For many managers and business owners, performance appraisals can be a source of some discomfort. This discomfort may stem from a dislike of confrontation or dread about dealing with an employee who hates criticism. If this sounds like you, or if you're just curious about the best way to craft a performance appraisal, this video contains the information you need. First of all, let us define what exactly a performance appraisal is and what it is not. But before we jump right into it, may I just say, welcome to Entrepreneurs.ng. So, what is a performance appraisal? A performance appraisal is also known as performance review or employee appraisal. It is an evaluation and documentation of an employee's contributions. Performance appraisals are supposed to be done regularly in order to review overall job performance and assess the employee's contributions to the organization. The manager, team lead, or business owner usually carries this out. During the performance appraisal, managers draw on real-time praise or criticism and give feedback, that is written feedback in this case, to their employees. They also check on any progress or goals set during the last review. This is a great time for managers to help set new goals for employees to increase productivity. However, if done improperly, they could drive away great talent from your company. So, what do you include in a performance appraisal? Though it may vary from company to company, it is useful to discuss each of these aspects in an employee's review. And these are teamwork, punctuality and reliability, effective and appropriate communication, attendance and punctuality, time management skills, problem-solving skills, quality of work produced, and troubleshooting ability, company or position-specific accomplishments. After weighing each area, it's time to give a grade on the employee's overall performance. What this grading system looks like is up to you as the manager. You could employ an A to F system, A being the best, a percentage system, 100% being the best, or even written descriptions like strongly disagree or strongly agree, most of the time, some of the time, that kind of thing. Now let's talk about what a performance appraisal is not. Contrary to popular belief, a performance appraisal is not an annual review. While these appraisals can be done once a year, you will probably find that more frequent performance reviews are better for your business. Some organizations have even done away with the formal appraisal process entirely and replaced it with frequent casual one-on-one discussion. The more regularly you check in with your employees, the greater the skill advancement and career growth. The frequency of these appraisals depends on the manager to employee ratio, business culture, how long an employee has been with your company, and so on. Now, let me give you some tips for writing a meaningful performance appraisal. Delicate as they may be, performance appraisals are a useful way to monitor the progress of your team. Employees find out what they are doing well and what they can improve upon. Managers, too, get the opportunity to share their expectations, troubleshoot potential conflicts, and motivate. So now, it's time for one of your scheduled performance appraisals with an employee. What should you keep in mind while writing it? Here are some valuable tips on how to write an appraisal that will empower your employees and profit your business in the long run. 1. Get real-time information. Getting real-time information is the only way to know exactly how a worker is performing. This information needs to be through direct observation by yourself or a manager. The real-time feedback should be written down so that it can be referenced when you start to craft your review. Real-time assessments are best gained from regular and casual check-ins. During check-in, you make sure everything is on track and that employees know what is required of them. You can also take note of more complex concerns you want to raise in the formal performance appraisal. 2. Be honest. While it might be uncomfortable to bring up someone else's flaws, nobody is perfect. Decide what needs to be improved and put it down in your written review. Hesitation leads nowhere, especially if a particular worker is negatively impacting your team. In the same way, clarity is important. You must use objective language that will be easy to understand by anyone who reads it. Your expectations need to be well explained and not sugar-coated. You are basically setting an example of the clarity you expect from your employees. Without honesty and clarity, nothing really changes. It's also worth mentioning that while honesty is very important, brutal honesty is not useful. It is better to give criticism as you yourself will want to receive it. Number 3. Give examples. When giving criticism or highlighting great performance, make sure to give specific examples. For example, if an employee needs to improve their communication skills, mention a specific email that was not well worded. And the same thing, when giving positive feedback, do the same thing. Say for instance, Ms. Doe handled the Lagos building project well. She showed leadership and provided the team with support by making a guide that all contractors could understand well. Now that is a well put together positive feedback. To be able to provide specific examples like this, it is very important to take notes over a long period of time. The examples show your employees that your concerns are valid and that you pay attention. Moving on to number 4. Use careful wording to recognize accomplishments. A lot of appraisals have zero effect because of poor wording. Since you want to encourage an employee's good behavior, you need to be very clear when giving positive feedback, so they understand what they must maintain. The following are a few words and phrases that you can use in your performance review. They are based on the content in James Neal's book, Effective Phrases for Performance Appraisals. When you include some of these, you pass the message across and effectively highlight their performance. The first word is creativity. Recognizing an employee's out-of-the-box thinking can be very motivating. In a performance appraisal, try phrases like clever and 6 creative alternatives, or experiment to find a more innovative way to solve the problem. You then follow with specific examples. Then there is improvement. Noticing growth is also encouraging for an employee. Continues to grow and improve. That's how you say it. And then we have problem solving. You can say tackles problem rather than symptoms effectively, or constantly identifies several great solutions. Okay, let's move on to number 5 on our list then. After writing the review, meet one-on-one. It is an absolute necessity to have a face-to-face meeting with the worker being appraised. This is necessary first of all because you get to clarify any issues or questions they might have with their appraisal. During the meeting, it is best to have copies of the written review on hand while you discuss it. Also, during this meeting, you can schedule enough time for the employee to give feedback as well. This feedback would include comments on the company culture, their motivation as individuals, and suggestions or concerns to the management. This part is very important. In fact, their comments might even cause you to reconsider aspects of your performance appraisals. At this point, an employee who has been performing very well might request a raise and ask to take on more responsibilities. As a manager or business owner, you should be open-minded and transparent. You also have the freedom to take the time you need, whether an hour or several days, to think about this new proposal before coming to a decision. What do you think of these tips? Have you ever struggled with writing a performance appraisal in the past? Drop a comment and tell us about your experience. Did you know that Entrepreneurs.ng offer highly personalized one-on-one business consulting? With our Ask an Expert consulting service, you are sure to have lasting solutions for your business growth and help in maximizing your profits with proven strategies. Get in touch with us for more information. Would you like to give your business the opportunity to thrive? Do you want your business recognized on other platforms? Do you want to increase her visibility and turnover? Then you're in luck, because at Entrepreneurs.ng we advertise your business on our website with a large viewing every day, advertise on our social media platforms, press releases, email marketing, and more. Simply visit Entrepreneurs.ng/advertise to get started. Over there you get to download our radio card and peruse our different offerings. Does your business have a company profile yet? Control the narrative and perception of your brand. We have a team of storytellers that will tell your brand story like it has never been told. Also, we would love to create visibility for your business and put your brand on the world map. Right on our site and social media platforms, we can profile your business. So contact us today to make your brand the preferred choice for our audience of entrepreneurs and business leaders. After you've checked out our list of best business books and found some great ideas, Entrepreneurs.ng can help to increase your visibility in the business world. Get in touch with us to put your brand and your business on the map. Visit Entrepreneurs.ng/shop to get one. You can use this link to access our services. To keep track of all of our activities, follow us on LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook. Dear entrepreneur, thank you for watching. Subscribe and peruse our channel for more informative and educative videos. Bye-bye.